protests and a lot of police, PSG. I'm making my predictions now. They're not leaving this bridge. This is their final resting place for today. I think they're going to block it. That's what they're going to do.
Have a plant-based diet.
So I went vegan because I believe that how can you call yourself an animal lover when your dietary choices and your fashion choices are abusing and murdering billions and trillions of animals every year. And as a nurse, one of our core principles is to show compassion. And how can I dare call myself compassionate when I'm only compassionate to one being? And therefore, I decided to go vegan because it's not just about humans who deserve compassion, it's about the animals. And also, for people who support the NHS, which I think a lot of people say they do, I kind of disagree with you who say you do when you aren't vegan, because you are contributing to the climate crisis that is predicted to create 3 billion climate refugees by 2050. And you can only imagine how that is going to impact our healthcare system when we are the country that is least impacted by this. They're going to come over here and absolutely take over our healthcare system, which is great because I want to look after them. But also the antibiotics. The World Health Organization has already declared that if we continue with the antibiotic use in animal agriculture, we'll face an absolute crisis in antibiotic resistance, and therefore in what possibly could be in a couple of years, I'll have patients coming in with just a basic UTI or a little infection, and we won't have any antibiotics to treat that, and they will be dying in front of me because of everyone else who think that their dietary choices and fashion choices are more important than these people's lives. So yeah. That's it.
Well, thank you so much. So yeah, now we're going to have some more music. We're going to hear more from Samba and yeah, hopefully some more singing. But yeah, also, so yeah, we're basically encouraging everyone to stay here as long as possible, make some noise, have fun, chalk on the floor, spread your stickers around everywhere, get the flares out if you haven't used them yet. Basically, we need to tell the government, Parliament is right here, we need to make some noise and show them, tell them why we're here. We're demanding a plan-based food system. They need to support farmers in a transition to a plan-based food system. So please stay here as long as you can tonight, no matter what. I'll be staying here until the police remove me. So please stay with me because I don't want to be here on my own. So yeah, I'm going to be sitting here. If people do need to go to the toilet or anything, there are toilets at Westminster Station, and there's also like a Greggs where you can get vegan sausage rolls if it's still open. I'm not sure. There's a Tesco there if you need some food. But yeah, please stay with me tonight and don't let me stay here all on my own. And yeah.
Go vegan! Wanna make a difference? Go vegan! Go vegan! Go vegan! Wanna make a difference? Go vegan! Wanna make a difference? Go vegan! Wanna make a difference?
Always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. It pays paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, I heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? It pays paradise, put up a parking lot. I said, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot.
The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on the...
What else can you want? What else can you want before landing?
From Barrow-in-Furness, Cumbria. I'm here for the future generations, for my children, my grandchildren, to tell the government we need a more sustainable farming policies, that we need to tackle global warming in a more productive way than they are doing at the moment. They're just talking, no action. Greenpeace, Friends of the Earth have taken them to court and won the case against their zero policies, which they're still not adhering to. So we need to tell them, like this, yeah? Civil resistance, that we've had enough, the people have had enough. I go to Africa, the people there are starving, Pakistan is flooding, and what's going to come next? We're seeing the effects even in this country now. So they're not going to listen unless we get arrested, sit and demand our rights as human rights, which they're trying to take away. So that's why I'm here today.
Rise, needs to see. We want a plant-based future now. One more time. We'll be the change that the world needs to see. We'll be the change that the world needs to see. We'll be the change that the world needs to see. We want a plant-based future now. We want a plant-based future now. We need a plant-based future now. What do we want? A plant-based future now. Look guys, we got another speech coming up.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Kirsten.
And we're activists from Canada, and we're so happy to be here with all of you. And we're here today because animals need our voices, and they need us to take action. And we want to share with you, we were a part of an action about a year ago, and it was Meet the Victims Action. And we were organizing this action, and we actually got arrested outside of our home to prevent the action from occurring, but it still happened. We were behind bars during the time, but it still went on, and they put a tremendous amount of resources to make sure this action did not take place. And we were being criminalized for trying to expose criminal animal abuse inside hybrid turkey farms, which is an atrocious, awful place. They surveilled us, and that's how they had arrested us beforehand. And just a couple of days ago, our charges were dropped. And we were actually arrested with activists Amy Serrano and Nick Schaefer, who have just been convicted for a different
reality of what happens behind these industries. And these activists, these really brave activists,
Your occupation of this bridge is considered to be unlawful. We would encourage you to leave. If you do not, all avenues are open to clear the bridge. Please leave the bridge.
The truth, and that's why these actions, what we're doing right now, is so important, and I'm so glad to be part of it, and that everyone's here to just speak up for those who can't speak up for themselves. I think together we are able to change the world. Together, when we are united and we don't let them divide us, we can make real change, and we are so happy to be here. Thank
I'm here at the Animal Rebellion protests, and from what I hear, I do agree with what they're saying, that we do need to cut down on what we use, but I don't know the best ways of going about this. Protests do have their pros, get the words out, but they are easy for people to ignore. You can just look at it and go, oh well, I'll do my bit, but if everyone thinks I'll do my bit, that'll get a huge world of good. So I do think protesting will get somewhere, but they've got to comply with what everyone is saying. You can't have a violent protest because that gives everything a bad name, because then people can just look at it and go, well, they're just going around destroying stuff, I don't think I want to be with that. But if you are compiling with the law, then yeah, go ahead, go protest, because you can get what you want done, and that is the best way to get everyone to see what you want. If you get this on the news, then that goes to the whole country. The whole country can then go, actually, maybe I should cut down on what I have. And I think, yeah, that is what we need to do. We just need to cut down and make our world a safer place, because we've only got this one.
Absolutely amazing. And like you're talking about, you don't need to be violent or anything like that. They're not being violent at all, but they have blocked Westminster Bridge.
Yeah.
It's obviously a busy bridge.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts about that?
My thoughts on the blocking the bridge is, they are blocking the bridge, which is not good. If someone needs to get through, if an ambulance needs to get through, that would be dangerous. But I do feel if they had a need to get through, these people would move. They're not doing anything really violent that I've seen. They are compiling, and it is giving people, it's giving people some lovely photos of the bridge. They can get on the bridge and take photos. They've got some lovely messages on the floor of what they feel. So, yes, it is causing some minor inconveniences, getting their point across.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man.
That's good from the beginning. Never doubt that a small group of people a small group of people can change the world indeed. It is the only thing that ever has. Right.
Is that the Iranians burning shit?
I think it's just smoke.
There was a lot before, it's like a whole thing. I don't know, I haven't been there. I got the fucking...
I thought they were going to kill them.
Oh, they killed them?
No, you are.
What, to that separate? When did it go?
Well, I can still see flags, so I don't know.
Okay. This is going to be the last person speaking, I've been told. I just want to take a few minutes real quick. Obviously you heard from me earlier, I don't want to wear you out. But I did forget to say something when we were pouring milk in the streets, and that is that we took this action in solidarity as well for a lot of people who couldn't be here today. So you'll have probably heard of hunt saboteurs who go out and protect foxes. But this time of year, between September and November, they're also out protecting badgers. And that is because this government endorses a mass badger cull across the country to protect dairy cows, allegedly, from TB. Most badgers that are culled don't ever test positive for TB. It's completely unnecessary. But they're another victim of animal agriculture, just the same as the rest of our wildlife, the rest of our insects, pollinators are. So I just wanted to add that at the end. Support your local badger cull group, stop the cull, and support your SABs. And we're maybe if we all get into like a circle, that might be nicer than being in like disjointed clumps. So maybe if people stand up and like form themselves into a bit of a circle, and you know, we can have that community spirit, and yeah, just have a little fun. And we're gonna lose this mic now, so I love you all.
So this is Animal Rebellion today. So we are here. So I'm a animal rights and vegan activist. So I work and try to educate people to make individual changes and different choices when they go into the supermarket. Animal Rebellion are trying to bring about system change. So we're trying to force the government into making changes to help farmers move to a plant-based system where they're growing crops instead of farming animals. It's better for the planet, it's better for our health, and it's obviously better for the animals as well. So that's why we're here today.
Police are coming in, but could you talk about the pouring of the milk?
Yeah, so the reason why we're pouring milk is to inspire others to take action with us, because we're in a climate emergency, we're in an animal injustice emergency, and we're doing it for both animals and the climate. Our main aims are to ask for the UK to transition to a plant-based food system and support farming and fishing communities in that transition. And we also want to raise awareness, so we get all this media attention to raise awareness that dairy is destructive to the planet, the meat industries are destructive to the planet, and we can be far better off in terms of feeding people, in terms of ending animal cruelty, in terms of rewilding, in terms of all this environmental benefit that comes with a plant-based transition. And that's basically why I support these actions and I take part in these actions.
Amazing. And I mean, the police are moving around now as we speak.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they're coming by force. They're going to start asking first. Yeah. But, are you worried about arrest? I think it is criminal damage.
Yeah, it's well, it's either theft, criminal damage. Well, for this case, it's probably probably not aggravated trespass, but obstruction of public highway. And I think it's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make.
Well, you're obviously completely unfazed by it, right? So could you speak about the incident? I wasn't there.
Yeah, no problem. So basically we took milk out of the Tesco's and then poured it onto the street. That's basically what we done. And again, that's to raise awareness that we need to transition urgently to a plant-based food system, and we need to support everyone that's in it. And you know, it's just better all around. We don't exploit any animals, and we could free up 75% of agricultural land if we make this transition to a plant-based food system. So that is basically why I partook in this milk pouring action today.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Police are moving in now, speaking to people.
I mean,
oh, sorry, mate. You got me there. Elephants. How you getting on? Hey, how you doing? Good? Yeah, man, I need a wave up that. You standing your ground. Yeah. When you get a cave, when you need a wave there. See my knees going, that's how you can tell. So can we get you guys to shift it? Don't know.
Coverage. Actual coverage. What were your friends? I'll tell you one thing.
Not getting arrested. That would be nice. Have you had the custody?
Oh, of course. This is taken. You can watch it back. So I will be doing video.
That's super. You can tell me to come back.
Yeah. You should have cards. If you find it, you can send me an email.
I'm Kat.
You seem very nice, by the way.
Oh, thank you. What's your name again?
Suraj.
Suraj. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
That's where you're going. That's where you're going. Unless you go.
What's happened?
So yeah, we are here sitting down on Westminster Bridge because the government isn't giving us a future right now. We know if we transition to a plant-based future, we can have a much better life for all beings on this planet. If the government listens to us now, we have no need for being here. And the police right now, they are protecting the people in power. They aren't protecting the people that are suffering right now, the people that are suffering by the cost of living crisis that this winter are choosing between heating and eating. If we transition to a plant-based future, we can feed the world several times over, and we don't have to kill the 76 billion animals that we kill a year. So we're asking everyone right now to sign up to take action in 2023 in spring. If you're unable to do that, we're asking you to donate. You can find the links on our website, but we are going to be here until we are removed by the police. Animalrebellion.org.
Yeah. But right now, we're pressing immediately.
Right now, they're now going into a rest phase, and so one by one we will be removed, physically removed, and taken to a police station and held in custody. I don't think anyone here wants to do it, but we are here because we have to fight for a future, and there's pressing times ahead, and it's challenging, and it's really scary, but it's scarier to think what could happen if we don't.
I respect that. But they told you that. They said, like, if you don't, you have to move. If you don't, they're going to arrest you. Did they tell you why they're going to arrest you? What reason?
Obstruction of a highway.
Obstruction of a highway. Okay.
But I think that's what we're prepared for if we want a chance of surviving. We know plant-based future.
Well done!
Well done!
We love you!
Go to the furthest.
More.
the right side of history! You are doing this for our life and for our planet!
Love you!
You are on the right side of history!
One of you want to go through and open the door?
Be careful! No need for violence!
You're all heroes!
Woo! You are on the right side of history! You're doing this for our life and our planet!
We are the song upon the wind. We are the courage to stand forth. We are the change that now begins. On this good green earth, we will take a stand with an open heart and a healing hand. We are the tongue that speaks the truth. We are the song upon the wind. We are the courage to stand forth. We are the change that now begins. On this road we will take a
You are under instructions of highway, section 137 of the highway zone. You do not understand the impact may find on offence, you do not mention the questions, some relate to anything you do say, you may be given an
You won't get hurt. We won't get hurt. We can put you in there yourself. You must get hurt.
We love you, rebels!
Move back, please. Move back.
Please, guys, step back, please. Guys, step back.
I need to go that way.
Step back. Guys, step back, please. Step back. Guys, step back. Thank you.
Can I go double? Can I go double filming?
You stay this side for us because it's
What about those guys? They're working.
If you want to cross round, so you can go around the front of the buses. You're more than welcome to do that.
go around the front of the coaches if you want.
No one's stopping you from going to the other side of the bridge. You just can't come through in the middle at the moment.
I was in the middle.
But you're not. You can't be at the minute. You can't be at the minute.
I can't film.
Because we said so.
You said so. Right.
There's no
Yeah,
that's fine. You can record from there, can't you? Huh? You can record from there. You don't have to come.
Alright, smart. Thank you. Smart, there's other photographers there. I was there. Clearly doing work. You know what I mean? I'm going to go from on there.
Pixie van over here. Make sure we don't.
The right side of history.
Dinner time. They all look well fed.
and people can be wrong. Once unions were against the law, but slavery was fine. Women were denied the vote and children were confined. The more you study history, the less you can deny it.
Yeah, so we're on Westminster Bridge, as you can see, near the Houses of Parliament. And as you can see here, there are quite a few police people. And what's happening now is they're arresting rebels, animal rebels. And animal rebels are here. They've disrupted the bridge. And they've disrupted the bridge for lots of reasons. The main reason is because they believe that a plant-based future is the only livable future that we actually have. Animal agriculture takes up a huge amount of all agricultural land. If we can transition from animal agriculture to plant-based agriculture, to change the food production, we have more food security. It's a healthier diet, a lot of people say. We can feed way more than 7.5, 8 billion people that we have at this moment in time. And also it's non-destructive. 75% of all agricultural land is animal agriculture. If we can free up that land, when we go plant-based future, when we have a plant-based diet, plant-based food system, if we free up that land, we can actually rewild that land. And when we rewild that land, we suck down the carbon we've emitted and we give ourselves time. One thing is what we need is time. These people, this gentleman here is risking his liberty, he's risking his future because he believes that the future relies on changing the system, and the only way we can change the system is to disrupt. And this is a non-violent direct action. This is non-violent civil disobedience. And as you can see, as you look at all the people around, this has created conversation. This has created attention. And if you lobby your the members of Parliament, if you stand on the side with banners, it really does nothing. The only way we can, and through history, the only way that's been proved that any change happens, any positive change happens, is through non-violent direct action.
Opening the road now, so it needs to go to the payment place. Everybody can get.
Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Yes, you.
Thank you very much, man.
Animal rebellion is existing in the official plant-based food
Guys, can we get back to the pavement?